Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Elena. Welcome to my world. If you've been here before, you know that me and my girlfriend Dolly, we are always in this together. She will not let me film a video without her in the background. She's really just there for moral support. And sometimes she gives an occasional whine, fart, or uncontrollable licking on her paws. Depends on the mood she's in. Before we get into today's look, I want you to hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell, and every time I post a video, you guys will be the first to find out. Lucky you. So I've been dying to do a yellow eyeshadow look. I feel like it's been creeping up on my Instagram for a while now, and the universe was telling me that I need to do this video. The truth is, every day I'm wearing a mask. You can only see half of my face. In the beginning of quarantine, when the mask really came out, I was like, I'm like, who really cares? I don't really even need to wear makeup anymore. No one can see my face. I'm at the point now where I'm like, oh, why am I not wearing makeup? People can see my eye. The thing with the bold eye is sometimes people confuse it with costume makeup, or it's only for a certain type of year. I actually feel really, really sexy in this eye, which I think is cool because it's not your average brown or gray. It's fun, it's yellow. In my head, I had pictured this look coming out different, but as you guys will see in this video, I kind of wing it as I go. So this is what I came up with. I actually feel really 70s. I feel like I'm giving you Cher vibe, and I'm always okay with that. So if you were like me and you're at the point where you're like, we're gonna live like this, let's at least give the peepers a little bit of a show, you know? All right, guys, that's enough for the intro. If you're ready to find out how to get this lit, keep on watching. Okay, we are going to begin. Really quick, I just want to touch base on this skin moment that I'm having. I know that this foundation isn't new, but it's actually been so long since I've actually gone into a NARS store and like shopped makeup and had the person who worked there kind of run me through all the new products, and they gave me the samples of like the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. This is really pretty. It's great for full coverage for a matte finish, which normally I like a little bit more of a dewy finish, but I think for the look that I'm going for today, a matte is going to be really nice. Oh my god, yum. My husband is picking me up empanadas for dinner. I'm on a diet. Okay, that's really nice of him to get me something. So what we're going to be focusing today is this Makeup Revolution. This is the Marvellous Mattes palette. I don't know if this palette is new or not. I was in Target when I saw it and I was just like, wow, this is one, really inexpensive, two, sealed really well, and three, this is a great palette to have. We always need like these kind of colors when you least expect it, for like Halloween, or if you're going somewhere and you're like, I really wish that I had a red eyeshadow. You do in this. But we're not going to be using red today. I'm going to go ahead and just do a yellow eye. I really have no idea what I'm going to do. So we're going to kind of do this together. First, I'm going to be applying my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is an oldie but a goodie, and this is really great for when you want color to really stick and the pigment to pop. Okay, we have our base. So the first color that I'm gonna grab is this like orange kind of color. It looks way more orange in there, but it's actually not that bright. And I'm just gonna go into the crease, and this is gonna be my transition color. I have a really funny story about orange and yellow eyeshadow. So this is like when I first started out doing makeup, and this photographer, he's like an amazing photographer. My friend had met him, she was a model, and she's like, we're gonna shoot with this guy. And then, you know, he would always occasionally call me and ask me to do photo shoots. I had never done makeup like on set before. He tells me, hey, we're gonna do this shoot. It's gonna be just trade for print. We're gonna try and submit it to a magazine. I'm gonna get my stylist friend. Stylist friend ended up being this girl who styled for Sex and the City. Like the model was a really big model, and it was me with my like half professional makeup kit and like half, oh wait, I love this eyeshadow, let me just put it in. They had showed me the mood board. At this time, I had never even seen a mood board. So I'm, oh, okay, great, a mood board. Like, what does that mean? Next, I'm gonna grab the more muted yellow. I'm just packing this all over the lip with a flat brush. So yeah, they're like, we want to show you the mood board. This is what we're thinking. And wow, the pigment is really dope in this. When I worked at MAC, the only colors like I ever was like, oh my God, to be a makeup artist, you have to use like chrome yellow and orange, which are like the two brightest colors, which are basically the colors that I'm using. Those are the colors that I put on this model. And the photos ended up coming out amazing. And everyone's like, wow, this looks so good. You're so talented. I don't know, these are just the colors that felt like editorial. So it's really funny to me now to be going back to these colors because every day I wear a mask and I just feel like no one even can see my face anymore. So I might as well have fun eyes. Just a little fun story about me as a young makeup artist and really not having any clue what I was doing. I'm gonna bring that photo up just so you guys can see full yellow and orange eyeshadow, but it looks beautiful. Actually, those shoots that I had done with that photographer are still some of my favorite photos. All right, pretty. I like this. I'm gonna take the yellow and go right on top of the orange that I initially used as my transition color, just to blend it all together. I want this to be really playful and fun and easy for you guys to do because a lot of people think that bright colors aren't wearable, but they 100% are. And I'm just going straight out, but I'm bringing it higher because I don't want it to round out my eye. I want this to all be lifted up because I'm gonna do a really severe black cat eye. So there's like a little bit of that orange peeking through, but not too much. Now I'm gonna grab the one shade brighter yellow. I'm gonna pop this right in the center. A synthetic brush really works best for these kind of shadows because it's gonna pick up exactly the color that you want and it's gonna deposit it exactly how it's on the brush. I definitely suggest using a synthetic brush when you're doing this. All right, I'm gonna flip my brush, lift this up. All right, cool. Oh my God, I just went to go grab a palette that was just sitting like with my makeup and I have a lot of palettes just in my room. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna do an inner highlight with this Violet Boss palette. I'm just gonna grab this like gold color, mix it with the lightest color. You can really use any highlight, to be honest. I just want something a little bit shimmery just to pop in the corners. Thank God that I realized that I wasn't recording as I started to do that line. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the under eye yet, but I'm gonna use my Pat McGrath liner and I'm gonna do a really dramatic black cat eye because I want the contrast to be really severe. The problem is this liner is old, so it's not working as well. All right, I'm gonna clean this up with a little bit of a makeup wipe. You guys, I literally have nails like for this reason. Now with the little shader brush, I'm just grabbing a dark brown shadow. I kind of messed up this liner a little bit. So what the dark brown shadow is doing is just softening any lines or any rigid edges. All right, let's do a little bit of mascara before we do some lashes. So I'm just gonna be using these Ardell's. These are just like demi wispies. Honestly, the best part about doing a thick liner is that you don't have to worry about getting black lash glue all over this beautiful yellow shadow. But I did just get lash glue all in my hair. Oh. I'm gonna do a little bit more on my brows. So I feel like my brows are looking a little bit ashy against this yellow and I wanna warm them up a little bit. But I won't torture you guys with that, I'll do it on my own. Do you see the difference of a warmer brow? Cohesive, not. Okay, so using that same Joa palette, I used this on my last video. I'm actually just gonna use this brown color and I'm just gonna go underneath my eyes with it just to give a little bit of contour because I don't want it to look empty underneath. I'm gonna do top and bottom mascara, even over the lashes. And I'm applying a generous coat on the bottom because I want them to really be there. Especially since I just did kind of a soft shadow underneath, I don't want the bottom to get lost. All right, let's do some bronzer. Okay, for bronzer, I'm gonna be grabbing my Hoola Caramel Bronzer. And I'm gonna be using the NARS Ita brush. I love this brush for bronzer. I always forget about it. It's just like the perfect shape. I feel like I need more yellow on the end. Because I have a hooded lid, sometimes you like can't see it when I look straight. So I'm just taking the brush and I'm just going up and down along my cheekbones because I really want to bring everything up and out. This look to me kind of feels like I like already have a facelift. Shade my nose a little bit more. I love this for doing your nose too, just because it's like the perfect straight line. For my blush, I'm gonna grab this peach color that's in this palette.
And I'm just popping this in the apples of my cheeks.
Okay, and kind of going in this warm palette, I'm gonna be using Spice by MAC as my lip liner. And then for my lips, I'm gonna be using this MILANI color. It's called Matte Innocence. As you guys can see, I've been using this for a very long time. Yes, I'm the grandma of your friends that whittles down her lipsticks like this. It's just the way that my teeth are. It's like, it's perfect. Okay guys, here it is. I have to admit, the vision that I had is different than it actually came out. I feel much more like 70s. I feel like I'm giving you Cher vibes. And in my head, it was gonna be much more of like a springy kind of look. I don't know, that's the best part about makeup. You really never know where it's gonna take you until you actually sit down and you start doing it. That's my favorite part about makeup. And I think that you guys should try a bold look. I still actually feel really sexy in this. This feels good. I feel really pretty in this. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I will leave everything that I use in the comment section below. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Tell me what your dog's name is. I want to hear from you guys. So if you like these videos, don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.